Today I want to show you a fantastic plant for you and your bees, especially in the spring, and it's nettle. So nettle has tons of medicinal properties. People can make tinctures with it. They put nettle in alcohol. It's loaded with vitamin C. There are more vitamin C in nettle than in your regular orange juice, and iron. And the beauty of that is when you have iron and vitamin C, you assimilate the iron way faster. I made a few videos about spirulina. Spirulina is loaded with iron, but not vitamin C. So when you want to absorb the iron from spirulina, you need vitamin C. If I were to dry that and weight, nettle is 40% protein, dry weight. It's a fantastic source of food. Back in the day, people would make clothes with it because you have fibers in it. And the main thing that all the gardeners know, you can make fertilizer with it. I will make a video about that. You can eat that. You can eat nettle when it's in its raw form. The young shoots, those guys, you can eat that. It tastes like beans. They're very good. You could put it in your salad. You could make pesto out of it. I will make a video of a great recipe with pesto. You could make smoothie out of it. You could make juices. You could cook it. You cook it in a frying pan. So especially after spring, when you have more fibers. Another thing you could do, you could bleach that in boiling water for 1 minute, and then you eat that with olive oil and salt. It's great. People make infusion out of that. And when it comes to the bees, so nettle doesn't have a lot of nectar and pollen, so it's not for the food that nettle is good for the bees, but it's for what's inside. Inside the nettle, there is something called formic acid. And mainstream commercial beekeepers, when they treat for Varroa, which is the main pest of the bees, they use heavy equipment with masks and they spray, they vaporize formic acid. They used to do that in the spring, and they used to do that oxalic acid in the fall. They use formic acid in the spring because formic acid, when you have the baby bees, when the cell is capped, it's closed, the formic acid is able to go through that and get through the Varroa. And they would do that in the spring because that's why you have a lot of babies, the brood. And they would do oxalic acid in the fall. But if you don't want to use heavy equipment, you could use nettle. So every time you come, you check on your bees and you do a big inspection, whatever you do, when you're about to close, you put a handful of nettle on top of it. Bees hate when you put stuff above their head. I made a few videos about sumac in particular. So if you put something above their head, they will chew that, it will fall into the hive, and the molecules of formic acid will spray into it. So I'll show you quickly how I do it. That you could do like in the fall, in the spring actually. When you're done, you put that under the reflectix. Sorry girls. Some mugwort, mugwort calms the bees. I made a few videos about the mugwort. So I smoke them with mugwort to calm them. And you put the nettle like that. Et voilà!